Peace, y'all. So we back here.
Everybody need an airway.
We back out here, y'all. Revolutionary power. Right there. Look behind you. Go straight ahead.
Hey, we got a guy on the bridge right here, line green shorts, got a revolver on his hip, talk shit. Right here, coming off the bridge. Everybody pay attention.
Hey, Carl. I'm gonna stick around for a little bit longer, but I'm gonna head home. I get home tonight. If anything pops up, could you send me a text?
Okay, I got you.
All right, I appreciate that.
Ain't no problem, man. Be safe.
It doesn't feel like anything's too crazy can go on tonight. A couple of arrests, people staying out of the road. Is
Something
that what it feels like to you?
Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. It's a couple of arrests. So we'll kind of see how it play out. We'll see how it play out.
Thanks for being in touch.
All right.
Be safe tonight.
Okay, you too.
People will be home. People will be home. The cause is mine. Brandon Winter.
Brandon Winter! Brandon Winter! Bitch ass hillbilly!
Heck.
Hey!
Hey! Bring it back in. It ain't like that.
You brought your baby out here. You don't even give a fuck about your baby.
Exactly.
You regardless.
She was straight up pregnant, walking out here trying to make a statement. They better get the fuck on. They coming from everywhere. Where the police at? They'll come. Where the police at?
Hell, the police.
Fucking gun.
We keep us safe. We can't. You
keep us
can't.
safe.
We keep us safe.
Brandon Winter is his name! Brandon Winter is his name! Brian is a pussy! Brian is a pussy!
Yeah. So y'all, we just had a guy just showed up, strapped, trying to walk through the crowd, strapped. So, man, it's wild out here tonight, y'all. It's wild.
I thought it was gonna be longer than this when I ordered it.
I like.
What? Then I got to cover my eyes.
Yeah, I just seen you must have it in your shirt.
It was cocked to the side like this.
Oh, so they ain't came back yet? They were following into the car?
So we just,
They don't talk
so they just, this is, hey, how you doing? So this, y'all shit no more, is you? Yeah, oh, fuck the police now, huh? 20 days ago, y'all was like, no, they ain't that bad. They ain't that bad. They ain't that bad? Or they fucking you up? Yeah.
Facts.
We knew that motherfuckers was bad.
Facts.
Day one. We don't give a fuck, bitch. I wish Robert Lee Williams, I wish you was here with your big Thunderdome. You know what I'm saying? Shut that shit down. Let him know that we got old souped up ass motherfucking trucks. We don't give a fuck, nigga.
Oh, that was the same guy that was parked over there.
We got a souped up ass truck too. We got a big old country white boy cornbread fed diesel. Not cornbread fed diesel. Well, we had the smoke. Do we got no smoke? We got our own smoke.
My smoke was over there.
Damn, we got to get to the smoke. Cause I was like, where Muff? And I was like, well, wait a minute, ain't that shit?
Ain't anybody smoke.
Look, it's our shit.
It's ours.
It's ours. We got collective possession. Collective possession.
Excuse me, squad. What was y'all antennas when the little white one was going to come out of the house and rip my ass? She was lucky I had a whole care moment, and I said, where is went to the bathroom, squad. Y'all went to the bathroom, squad. Y'all at the bathroom, squad.
Oh, we would have ran down.
Yeah.
We would have ran down.
Yeah.
Oh, that bitch so good.
Yeah.
Remember these motherfuckers on our first show last night?
Oh, man, squad. My girl was ready. They were with us. The one was talking junk. Damn, boy. I was trying to record her and I was trying to
In the back line. So y'all found his message? He said y'all found my hand on
And one day I knew
Get all your, close all your circles. Can y'all hear? Just let me know. I think my time is I went and got new shoes to sit on. I went and got new shoes.
Peace, y'all. We out here in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, where the brother Andrew Brown Jr. was murdered. By Pasquotank County Sheriff's Department. So what you're seeing is the people take to the streets, collectively demonstrate, organize, strategize, mobilize, people power. This bridge in particular is one of the bridges that leads to the next county over. So we know today that the district attorney, Andrew Womble, chose not to charge the people involved. And he tried to justify it by saying that the officers believed that there was an imminent danger, and that's why they shot. But the fatal shots that occurred, this brother vehicle was leaving them, actually. So it wasn't even coming towards them, it was leaving them. They shot, ended up hitting his brother in the back of the head with his hands on the steering wheel, shot him in the back of the head with his hands on the steering wheel. And there's been so much corruption at every level, particularly within this case. I've never seen a case like this with this amount of corruption. It's been like this. Yeah, and so y'all, let me tell y'all what the district attorney pretty much said. So pretty much today he came out and said, if you don't comply, you will die. He pretty much came out and said, if you don't comply, you will die. The officers was justifiable because Andrew Brown did not comply. And of course they went on a whole smear campaign trying to, slander just what he got going on, a smear campaign about him in particular. And like I say, I don't care what this brother was doing. If he had 10 pounds on him and 1,000 kilos in his truck. That still did not get him justification to shoot this man, to execute this man essentially and shoot him in the back of the head. It didn't give them justification to do that.
Sitting in the car was the justification that they needed.
Yeah, if you don't comply.
No, it didn't even comply. Just sitting in the car was an act of violence. him being in the car was all the justification that they needed because the potential for him to potentially hit those officers was there. And that's where the justification comes in, right? And so we have to understand that the courts have historically upheld police abuse, right?
That's right.
They have always chosen not to limit the discretion or the discernment of the police through any circumstance. Again, Philly, 85, they bombed a building full of families and children. That was okay. Dallas, 2016, they used a robot to bomb a person and kill that person. In Dallas, Texas, in 2016, 5 short years ago. So, like, the police's ability to harm us is well within the law. They're not acting outside of the law when they harm us. Actually, they're acting well within the law. And that's the sad part.
That's the sad
That's
part.
the sad part.
That is the sad part.
Their use of force is authorized.
State-sanctioned violence, y'all.
With impunity. With impunity. Andrew Brown was an innocent man, y'all. We have to remember that. Andrew Brown was an innocent man. He had not been charged, nor had he been convicted of anything. So legally speaking, he was an innocent man that was gunned down, assassinated, murdered, executed in his own front yard. So again, miss me with the talk about South Carolina passing a bill for a firing squad when Andrew Brown died by a firing squad here in North Carolina.
That's right.
month.
That's real. That's real, y'all. And that's Christy Puckett Williams, ACLU. Like, that's my sister, y'all. Freedom fighting sister. I love her to death. Christy Puckett Williams, y'all. I think that's her IG. I think she on IG on Christy Puckett Williams. She probably in Facebook jail, y'all. So she stay in Facebook jail. So y'all go follow on IG. Also, y'all can follow my IG at activist_Kerwin_Pittman. Again, activist_Kerwin_Pittman for other content, social justice related, criminal justice related, particularly going on in North Carolina. A bunch of different bills and things of that nature was passed. Anti-rioting bill where they would try to say if 3 people or more are gathered, pretty much, they can consider that really because the laws of rioting are so vague. They could consider them rioters and essentially saddle them with felonies for the rest of their life. So y'all, it's a bunch of stuff going on, particularly, man, that we need to be aware of in different bills. So yeah, if y'all go follow that on IG. Activist_Kerwin_Pittman. Again, activist_Kerwin_Pittman. You'll see what's going on with it, bro. You'll see kind of what's going on and what's happening. But we out here for Andrew Brown Jr. Brother was executed. Pasco-St. County Sheriff's Department. We're in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, close to Virginia. So close they don't even get North Carolina news here, y'all. They get Virginia news.
We the northeasternmost city in North Carolina. Northeasternmost. Can't go no further east, you'll be in the Atlantic Ocean. You go any further north, you'll be in Virginia.
History, a city with a lot of history. Y'all, I didn't even know that Harriet Tubman, second husband was from particularly, what up, bro? Good. What's good? Cool. Was from this city, y'all. And so Harriet Tubman actually came through this city, moved through this city, led slaves through this city. This is a city that's deep enriched in history. Pretty much this port right here is one of the ports too. Where slaves and stuff used to come in back in the day. This is a city, man, that has really been plagued with a lot of history. And what you're seeing in this small town is a good old boy system in place. Right? So the city, Elizabeth City, is predominantly black from what I've seen, but it sits in Pasco-St. County, which is predominantly white, right? And a lot of Trump supporters, and so they have a good old boy system, particularly in this county.
It's because I'm smoking so much weed.
Yeah. So, man, we out here.
Give them an extra size just to believe they gonna try to take it.
Yeah, we just went to the we had just went to the club. This me, my son Drew, and my son man. Cause my son always want Drew to go, cause Drew pay for everything.
Why you ain't got the screen fixed yet, man?
I got 2 phones that broke. So the 12, this the little 12. I got a big 12. The little 12 coming today. And then I couldn't be without both phones. I bought a whole nother phone, another Apple, just until my other one.
So the old one
come for 3 days. That was too many days. 3 days. About 100 Apple.
No 2.
You know what I mean?
Got to have that.
they got that thing. I forgot to tell you something.
Peace, y'all. So we out here. What up, bro? Peace, bro. You doing all right? What up, big dog? Got to be. Got to be.
We got more days of this. We're going to be out here.
True indeed.
Arrest.
True indeed.
Lock up.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Justice.
That's right.
Whatever that may be.
That's right, bro. Yeah, so we out here. Like a light, huh?
Until they come. I won't be busy.
Get away from all this stuff.
Yeah, like a light. So.
This nigga got on a damn ass looking like damn traffic control. That's scary.
Nah, he been moving for all day.
No, I know, but that vest. Number one is young. Schmedium.
Real sweet.
Number two, I was like, is he with us or no?
Okay, I'm gonna go to the truck. That one time.
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
You want a Moscow Mule?
It don't be good unless I make it myself.
I know, that's what I'm talking about.
No.
So wait, well, I'll holler later.
We'll talk offline.
Yeah, hello.
Then I'll wait for him because they 30 minutes, but I don't know where it's at.
Come on, hit them lights.
So.
What's up, fam?
Put it in your jeep.
How you doing?
I'm alright, how about yourself?
There's somebody in there, man.
See you on the square, sis.
Alright.
Put it in your jeep. It's probably in Francis. Or you don't want to drink?
I do want to drink by myself. They say you drink by yourself and not wrong.
That's not true.
You never see the commercials come on the
Yeah, that's
I might go on chain. I might go to the chain real quick. Get in
Oh,
my all shit. Oh shit, what should I do? Should I go?
I mean, yeah, you can.
Huh?
You can, because you got time right now. Let me show you what I'm at.
We not in the comfort.
Huh?
We not in the comfort.
Huh?
We at the comfort.
Yeah, hold on. That's where I'm at. That's my joint.
4-1.
Oh, you recognize me, my man? Who like that? Tell that man, turn, what's up, baby? You can get him to turn his lights off, bro. Hello? What you say? Okay. Yeah, I hear you. About which? Okay, so what? Okay. All right. Was somebody in there?
Yeah, I think he's standing right here. He got a pistol on his hip.
Is that a pistol or a knife?
It looked that he definitely got a pistol on his hip.
Why that man in the van got the lights on? You told him to turn it off?
He can't. It's automatic. He turned it down, but it won't turn it.
Yeah. Put a sign over. Yeah, he definitely got a tool.
This man right here in the window, y'all, the pistol on his hip. Bam, bam, bam. Ask Dawn, cause she gonna know the jump. But they already. She right here, bro. I think she in the whip. Right here in the whip.
It's like the bike license. Take a while to orchestrate that.
These numbers are human. They are not numbers. They are not statistics. These numbers were Shaymat's grandfather. These numbers were Shaymat's neighbors. These numbers were Shaymat's best friend, who she lost in the rubble next door. She had to sit there telling me as an 11-year-old that she lost her best friend that grew up with her and dreamed to go to school with her together. So when we're sharing these numbers and these statistics about 50 kids, 50 children, 50 women and children died today, remember and question those numbers, because that dilutes the importance of our men, our boys, and our men that are dying in Palestine as well. Should we only care when it's children who are dying? When it is women who are dying? What about our brothers? What about our
Yeah. You walk to the kitchen with a gun. You don't understand. You look so fucking stupid. Y'all see this dude in the window right here, y'all? See that gun on his fucking head? Now why is you standing in your window with your gun on your hip? You look fucking stupid.
He raised his and he looking. Yeah. That's my crazy.
No peace! Fuck you! And your mama too, bitch! Say that! Fuck him! Oh, pussy ass motherfucker! You know what happened to pussies? They get fucked! Yeah, brother. I better stop so I get eaten off of this. I know I'm all that shit. Oh shit, we got some legs.
Black lives matter! 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 That's what I'm talking about. So, let's go ahead and get the voting done, and then after that, let's go and put the 10 toes to the pavement.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining. Share this out if you can. And follow if you want to see my broadcasts in the future. Yeah, Beaverton hasn't really, there haven't really been a whole lot of protests here. There have been a couple in Tigard. I know that there's been at least one other here, and apparently, sorry, let me turn it off. And apparently the police here will cork the street. Somebody said that, and I don't know if that person is in the chat still, but if they're watching, but I think what they meant is that they block the street, maybe possibly stalling the march. And then I do know that the police have followed people back to their cars and then like followed them on their way home. So that's a thing. But I mean, this isn't a huge crowd, and although I'm sure a lot of people in this group don't love police, Portland police or Beaverton police, that's not what this protest is about. So I don't know if there'll be a lot of police action. There's just those two bike cops over there. BPD or nothing like PPP. Yeah, like I said, I haven't really seen them in action personally. the BPB and the WCSO. I've never had an encounter with them other than asking them what they're doing over there. But I've heard that their tactics are weird. They probably use less chemical weapons, but they use different weird tactics too. I don't know. We'll see. And we'll see in the future when there are more events here, I guess. I don't want to have an encounter with them. I mean, they can't be worse than the feds, right? Yeah, I'm not afraid. I'm just like worried that if they do anything, there's kids in the crowd. I got this mask from an e-commerce store that is owned by like the richest man in the world. I'll say that. Yeah, if anybody knows where to get these locally in Portland, let me know. Or if you make them, I'll buy them from you. I'm sure I could find them on Etsy. They're better. Yeah, they're just more comfortable. These masks are more comfortable than other masks that I've worn. Like, I don't have to keep messing with them and putting my hands all over them. And I can actually breathe out of them. I do wear like the surgical masks or like the, what are they called? I'll show you. And I'll also give you a link to get a discount on them if they still have the sale going on. One sec. Oh shoot, I have to put in all my information on this new phone. Or new, not new, but I just started using it again. And they actually prosecute here. Well, they said that it's an arrestable offense to block traffic, so hi. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Oh, this kid just brought me some water. I'm gonna cry.
Hey, where's the ballot box?
It's down the street on the left.
On the left?
Yeah, like you cross the street, take a right, and it's, yeah.
I see that rainbow.
You can't see it from here, but it's not too far.
Is it over?
I just walked by it. Like I just parked down that.
Down this street?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna go check and then check it out. So. Yes. Yeah.
BPP does not play. They're amazing. I'm trying to get. What is that passcode? To get into my Amazon. Damn it, sorry. Hey Ashanti, you've been pulled over for walking.
If somebody decides, oh, I want to kill people today, you know? Because that shit just happened the other day, you know? So it does happen, and they just maced the dude in the face. I was like, what? I didn't even know that shit happened, you know? And then
yeah, I mean, luckily, other than at protests, Portland police, Beaverton police kind of leave me alone. But when I lived in a smaller town, yeah, like my white friends would get off from tickets, and it didn't matter how nice I was, I would always get a ticket. I don't tell this story very often, but in my small town, just relating it, I don't know if I'd call Beaverton a small town, but it's attached to a large city. But yeah, in my old small town that I lived in, I had a party on my 21st birthday. Yeah, and we had the music playing loud. It was probably like 10 p.m. or something, but no, it was my 19th birthday, and allegedly I was drinking. But yeah, so the cops came and said there was like a noise complaint, and they like had their guns out and everything, and then they said that I smelled like alcohol, and then they like made me do like the tests and everything, and they like pushed me and all this crazy stuff, like. But luckily, I haven't had a run-in other than at protests with Portland police or Beaverton police. But I could definitely see them doing that here in Beaverton.
And then go to high school, and then come back.
By a BIPOC cop.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if colored is the right term to use. But.
Whatever works and whatever's safe.
Whatever, yeah, I feel that. Yeah. All right, most definitely. So about the tickets, they ticketed everybody that was in the motorcade.
Bambi, are you BIPOC? We were talking about your experiences in Beaverton.
Oh shit! Damn. I heard that Ye got ticketed $1,000 too. Yeah.
This kid just came over and brought me water. Sweetest thing. Kayaking
7?
twice.
That's what she said.
He's pulling me over for nothing.
I heard it.
Kayaking? Did you mean to put kayaking?
That's
me for spitting in the street.
That's just crazy, bro.
Tried
it's
to
crazy.
say.
They're trying to keep us out. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to scare everybody off.
What does the white cop have to do with anything?
Come out here and it's like,
oh, okay, jaywalking. Okay.
Come out here, beat.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, stopping someone for jaywalking is one thing, but actually ticketing you for it, that's crazy. Kill the line of duty. Okay, I think there's like a couple conversations happening.
2 days, you know. But I'm sure like if we had like a week, 2 weeks in advance, it would be fine. You know what I'm saying? But next time we're gonna be able to do that. This was just a time crunch because of the.
I got my new taser just in case anybody tries to harass me.
You know, and make sure that we do what we can.
Yeah, if I were kayaking and pulled over by like a boat police officer, I'd be so mad. Like, you're ruining my vibe, cops. They'd have to really go out of their way to do that.
I'm gonna run through there and go.
There are masks over there. There's a lot of them.
I'm gonna head into the bathroom. I'll come right back. I'll be right back.
Thanks for being here, Lemon. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's any chuds in here or any trolls, so that's good. But I think we have mods on every platform, so just watch out. Be good. Bug just landed in my hair. This mask is pretty thin. I could actually breathe out of it. That's what I was just saying. I usually wear a surgical mask or like a, N95 mask, which I will give you the link for, and they're like half price, and they're the good ones. So I will send that link later, or put it on like my social media or something. What's so funny? Hey Anthony, are you coming out? Yeah, I believed it too. I believed he got pulled over for kayaking. It's like, I could see that happening actually. Especially if it were like, downtown Portland or something. Did you get your second shot? I am waiting to get my shot until I'm more recovered from surgery, which will probably be in a few weeks. Just, I don't want anything. Yeah, I was already hesitant to get the shot, not because I'm an anti-vaxxer or anything, but there's a lot of comments rolling in. But just because it's a new vaccine, and yeah, so I was like, everybody else can get it first, and then I'll wait until the last minute to get mine. But I spoke with my friend. I don't know if she's watching right now. Her name is Tristan.
Can I just do it through the mask?
Check it. Anyway, yeah, so my friend's name is Tristan. She lives in the Tri-Cities. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. That's puppy. Yum. Thank you. It's good. Yeah, so my friend Tristan lives, stupid Warrior Clans thing, in the Tri-Cities. Anyway, she's a nurse over there. She She might be a nurse practitioner. I forget. But I was talking with her for over an hour, and she was pretty much lecturing me. And I was, you know, I was there willingly. I just had a lot of questions, and she was saying like, yeah, there have had people who have had side effects from Sorry, my hotspot just went down. So I don't know where I left off. I think I was talking about the vaccine, and I was saying that, hey Corey, hey Blake. I was saying that I was talking to my friend who is a nurse, and she was telling me all about it. She was saying that the long-term effects of COVID, of the COVID virus, will probably outweigh negatively the negative effects of the vaccine. There are already like some long-term side effects of the virus. I am pretty sure I had it back in January of last year. I was sick in bed for like 3 weeks, and and that was before I even knew what the virus was, but everybody around me was getting really sick, and then my grandfather died. I don't, you know, it probably, he was already pretty sick, but could have had something to do with the virus because he you know, had trouble breathing there for a bit at the end of his life. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so after I probably had the virus back then, never got tested for it in the beginning of the pandemic, but I would get like this weird kind of like sinus filling headache every single morning, and I would have chest pain and like trouble breathing for like 6 months after that. I don't really have those side effects now, but I'd assume that, you know, there's viruses like herpes that continue to come back, shingles. So yeah, my friend who I was speaking to about the virus and the vaccine was just mentioning those things, and her friend has done a lot of research into the virus and the vaccine because he had COVID, and he's like a genius doctor, and he had the time because he wasn't working, he was in quarantine. So he did a bunch of research and on the ingredients of the virus, or sorry, the vaccine and everything, and the possible effects of COVID-19 virus. And he was saying, so after all that, I decided that I will get the vaccine, even though I'm afraid. Yeah. And then for people who have already, my friend and then her friend who is a doctor had this conversation, but my friend is who I spoke to. Not a friend of a friend of a friend. My friend and her doctor friend. Anyway, so even though I'm afraid, I will get the vaccine.
Get to the ballot box, but you do, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to the ballot box.
Oh, don't follow me in it. I'm like the worst at directions.
I'm worse than you, probably.
Okay, maybe I'll just walk over there and make sure that it's in the right spot.
Okay.
Really quick.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm pretty sure, but like, what if I?
Does somebody else know where it is?
I'm just gonna walk over there really quick.
Okay.
Just make sure.
Appreciate you.
Okay, no problem.
I'm just trying to get over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get everybody over there.
I don't know where I'm going. I'll be walking aimlessly.
Did you already check or?
I have not.
Okay, I'm just gonna go and double check.
Okay.
So that I know exactly where it's at.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I can go with you if you want.
Oh no, I'm good. I'll just be chatting with my. I'm talking about the vaccine with people on here while I'm like waiting. No, not yet, but I heard it's like pretty painful. And
yeah, I'm gonna pass on that, hard pass.
Yeah, I decided that I will get it because I talked to my friend who's a nurse, and like she like had this long conversation. That's what I'm talking about. Well, had this long conversation with me about it, and she convinced me into getting it. So
I'm just gonna say my little 2 cents and I'm back up. You know?
You're gonna what?
Yeah, say my 2 cents. You know, the FDA approves all type of shit, right?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, we know that we know that America has a history of testing vaccines on black people, and this is a different vaccine than they've ever created. And they just yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna walk over there to double check. But I get what you mean. I just know that there's like long-term effects of viruses, so that's like
there's long-term effects of vaccines too.
I know. I'm gonna get it. I hope I'll be okay.
All right, just let me know.
All right. No, that's why I was hesitant about it, but I don't think that the vaccine's being, tested on black people. I think, most people will end up getting it. I still have people in my DM saying to get it. I have people saying don't get it. Like, I'm warning you, don't get it. I'm warning you, do get it. So I just am making the decision from actual scientific evidence rather than just a gut feeling. Like, it's hard to go off a gut feeling when it comes to something like that. I mean, yeah, I listen to my gut, but I also inform myself with scientific research. Yep. I guess I'm leading the march to the ballot box.
Right now is the truth right now. Is the truth right now. They said the youth right now is the truth right now. Youth right now is the truth right now. They said the youth right now is the truth right now. Youth right now is the truth right now. They said the youth right now is the truth right now. Youth right now is the truth right now. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. Okay. If we don't get it, shut it down.
I get super sick from the vaccine.
Shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it.
Hey, it's this way.
Okay. Money for school.
This way?
Yeah. Zion.
This way. Money for schools. Money for housing. Not police. Money for schools. Not police. Money for housing. Not police. Money for schools. Not police. Money for housing. Not police. Money for schools. Not police. Money for housing. Not police. If we don't get it, shut it down. Then if we don't get it, shut it down. Then if we don't get it, shut it down. Then if we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. Then if we don't get it, shut it down. 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 2, 4, 6, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate. 2, 4,
6, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence, stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate. 2, 4, 6, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate. 2, 4, 6, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Stop the violence, stop the hate. 2, 4, 6, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate.
2, 4, 6, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate.
Guess we are protesting against cops too. Sorry about the Vikings thing that keeps popping up. If one of my moderators, do we have a moderator on Twitch? Can somebody go on there and mute the stream elements thing? I was able to do that last time, so I muted it for the rest of the stream.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go!
Hey, Hamish.
Ho, ho!
Good to see you.
These racist
look very scared. Do we have somebody on Twitch? I think Lemon. I think you're on Twitch, right? To me, so I'm assuming it's probably annoying to other people to keep seeing the promotion for Vikings. I'll have to figure out how to get rid of that. Timing out my Automon. World Stomping Grounds, same. The protest here is a march against Jeanette Shade, who's running for school board in Beaverton. She's anti-critical race theory and apparently racist. Today is the last day to vote, so they're trying to bring awareness to that. We are the warriors, mighty, mighty warriors, fighting for justice, fighting against corruption. Everywhere we go, people want to know who we are. So we tell them we are the warriors, the mighty, mighty warriors. Trying to make a post on Twitter while I'm out here. Yeah, when there's smaller numbers, it's not as safe to march in the streets. They do have some motorcade, but it's not a whole lot.
You must be going to City Hall. I thought you were going to
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to City Hall or the high school. Somebody just mentioned that. Over 50 people out here. Yeah, and there are a lot of kids here too. I don't know if parents feel comfortable with bringing their kids out into the street with such, small numbers. And there are apparently a lot of unfriendlies surveilling the march, based on what scouts have said. So. Yeah, somebody said that it doesn't like her going to the high school.
And our brothers.
Chan. Do justice.
The pigs are, yeah, they're watching. There are a couple bike cops out that are probably just going to be following behind. Only 2 bike cops that I saw. And they wanted me to go back and tell the group that they didn't want them marching in the streets. And if they do, it's an arrestable offense. I was like, you want me to go and tell them that? Like, yeah, anyway. And then I asked if they had riot police out already, and they said they couldn't give that type of information out, which I guess they probably wouldn't, but I had to ask. Okay, I'm gonna try to go live on Instagram on my other phone, because I haven't done it in like a year. Let's see. I don't know if I could switch the... So, if anybody goes live on Instagram, can you tell me? Can you answer this? If I go live, can I switch the camera around while I'm live? The view.
I don't want to say another name. Freeway. I hit the mother freeway. Freeway. I hit
nobody
the
knows.
mother freeway.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just try it. I know, I'm pretty sure that you can only go vertical on Instagram. Yeah. Oh, I don't know about him, Sprybug. Who's that? Just kidding. The sky looks evil. It was raining earlier. It's pretty nice outside. It's sunny and warm. There are just some rain clouds up there. You don't have Instagram? I'm just gonna, just because I have my extra phone, try not to run into signs while I'm going live in 2 places. I'll wait for some people to get on. Woo. Hey. Hey, Bennett. I just wanted to go live on Instagram because I haven't done it in a while. I have a second phone. But I'm out here in Beaverton, Oregon at a march in protest against Jeanette Shade, who is running for a spot in the Beaverton, on the Beaverton School Board. She is anti-critical race theory, and apparently she is racist. The main part of her campaign is to be anti-CRT, and several people have called her out. Today is the last day to vote, so if you're in the area, make sure you get that vote in by the end of the day. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. I'm also live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. But I thought I'd say hi over on Instagram. Hey Fruit Bat. Hey Matt. I usually don't go live on Instagram because you can't stream horizontally, you can only stream vertically. And also because when I stream to multiple platforms using this program that I use, Instagram is not included. It's one of the places where you can live stream to. Hello. Yep, we're in Beaverton. We're marching against racism in public schools in Beaverton. Hey, Steffi. Tigard High School? I'm not sure. I don't know where the, I don't know if they're going to Beaverton High School. I'm not sure. I know that they wanted to march by the ballot box. Avoid white people not in masks. Hey Seneca. I just saw you. I'm in the back. The mic is muffled. That's weird. It's just my phone mic. I am not covering it.
Let me hear you guys make some noise. The area. We gotta wake up Beaverton because Beaverton is sleeping on us.
Yeah, Beaverton is pretty sleepy. Sorry, Beaverton. I lived here briefly. Sorta Beaverton. Well, oh, I guess you can switch around. Hey. Thank you. Yeah, so if the quality is shitty on here, you can go over to Facebook on my page, Des Media, or Twitch or YouTube. I'm also live there. I just wanted to go live briefly here on Instagram.
And I feel like we're not loud enough. I know you guys can be louder. Because I've seen smaller groups get louder than this. So, can you please say Black Lives Matter as loud as you can on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Black Lives Matter!
Ooh, Matthew. Possibly. People out their windows waving.
We should do that 2 more times, actually.
Am I going to be on
Okay.
window?
We'll do another one on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
We're in Beaverton at the City Hall.
Maybe they sleep.
Are we allowed to cuss?
Wake your
It's
ass
kind of a small
up.
turnout,
Wake
but
your ass
it was kind of a last minute
Wake your
march.
ass up. Wake your ass up. Wake your ass up.
Talking to the people peeking out their windows.
Wake your ass up. 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 Wake your ass up.
Someone is peeking out their window.
Wake your ass up. Wake your ass up. Wake your ass up. Wake your ass up.
I'm not sure how long they'll be doing this for. They didn't have an end time. But it took about, what, like 10, 15 minutes to march here? I wonder if they'll be marching to the school. I'm not sure.
Hey, wake your ass up.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Carrie. Good to see you. Hey, Creepers, if you're watching, there's kids in the crowd, so chill.
There's a whole group of people like all over there.
There's like people eating over there. I think that's who they're referring
There's
to.
a whole bunch of people over there. And
Who have a? I saw a helicopter.
they don't gotta pay attention to us, but they should be. Y'all think we can go over there and get them to say Black Lives Matter? Cause you know, there's some pretty racist people in Beaverton. Black people,
She's like, did black people eat liquor? I don't really know about the history of Beaverton. All I know is that there aren't a lot of black and brown people that live here. I know that. See you Thursday. Yeah, I'll be out a lot this week and the following week. There's a lot going on protest-wise, so you know I'll be out filming. the events that where the flyers don't say no cameras anyway. But I'll probably still be at those events too.
What is this energy I'm getting? What is this? We can do better, right?
Yeah.
We can do better. So I should see everybody moving and jiggling, whatever the fuck you do. Come on now.
Get your jiggle on.
Come on now. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? So when we marching, when we saying shit, it means something. So put your hands up. You should be tired. You should be exhausted. Because I know I am. And I don't even get to take my skin off at the end of the night. So y'all should be sweating. Y'all should be exhausted. Y'all feel me? So when we say, whose lives matter? Black lives matter. 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 Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
Protest pup. I'll see you at the next one, Persian. Persian's always out here dancing.
I got your B, I got your B.
I love it when people are out here dancing because I'm not here dancing as much as possible. I don't want to be the only one. It's an awkward dinner now after that. Yeah, those people. Yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, one of the people in the restaurant flipped everybody off. Got a live streamer in there. Some more people live streaming. This is a protest against Jeanette Shade, who is trying to get a spot in the Beaverton School Board. And protest against racism in public schools, to include the Beaverton School District. I bet they're worried about their windows right now, but don't think anything's gonna happen to them. Thanks, Gaber. One of my favorite things is during protests is walking by, like especially in the Pearl District, walking past restaurants and stuff while people are dining and just pull up some people's faces. Sometimes in support, sometimes just like the most frightened or disgusted faces. Like, yeah, I don't know. March tomorrow. There's a vigil tonight at 9 at Salmon Street Springs. Tomorrow, I think there's stuff like every single day this week and next week. I'll just have to check. Like I said, people send me flyers. They make them, send them to me, and either tell me show up or you're not welcome. So, been getting a ton of flyers in for the next couple of weeks. Some days there's like 4 events happening, like on the 22nd, I think, and this Saturday, I think there's several events. On Friday, I know that there is a counter protest in Oregon City. It's like some Blue Lives Matter flag wavers. I don't know if I'm gonna go to that or not. I told somebody about it, and I said I had a bulletproof backpack that turns into a vest. Shade, who is running for a spot in the Beaverton School District School Board. Today is the last day to vote. You can vote online. Excuse me. You can vote online, and you can also go to any ballot box and vote. So get out there. Not saying that voting is ineffective, but I will say that I think local voting is more effective than voting as a whole. And I think a lot of times people forget about voting locally for like the school boards and city council and whatnot. I'm not saying everybody, but I know a lot of my friends are like, oh, I forgot to vote today. Forgot about that one. So this is also bringing awareness to Black Lives Matter. This is the last day to vote. Black Lives Matter. This place is fun. Black Lives Matter. I brought my dog here once and she was going nuts because they have like a little doggy area. They have a little area that says human area. They have a little area that says doggy area. And it just smells like pee, but my dog loved it. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Do you find at a school board meeting? Not everybody goes to this. Can't remember what I got in there. But the food is good in there, yeah. Speaking of that, I am starving.
Black Lives Matter.
We were just at City Hall. Now we're at Donut King almost. Got it hit hold. Yeah, sorry if my mic sounds muffled on Instagram. I think it's just my mask that's muffling my voice. Right now, it's the truth right now. Hey, Megan. Oh, somebody ban Stream Elements, please. So you think by voting for Shade that you're saving the kids? Sorry, I'm talking to somebody over here on a different platform. To my Instagram people. Okay. Okay, so there's not very many viewers here. I'm over on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. I'm gonna try to take pictures on this phone, so I'm gonna end my live here on Instagram, but I'll still be live on those other platforms. And Augustina, if you're watching, come out. Actually, I don't know how much longer we'll be out here for, but I think there'll be speeches afterwards. Thank you, Lemon. All right. Peace, love, donuts. See y'all soon. If I can figure out how to end my live. Yay. 12 News, Fox News, K2 News, or Coin are some of the ones who bring their helicopters over protests. Thanks, Lemon. I'm keeping you busy today. Actually, there aren't a lot of trolls, so hope it's not too bad. Airbnb helicopter. Where you go in it and pay to stay the night in a helicopter.
Black is beautiful. Black is beautiful. Black is beautiful.
Yeah, who's restreaming?
Black is beautiful.
Sure that I'm okay. Good. I am still live on Facebook.
Black is beautiful.
There was a hell, but it went to Providence St. Vincent's. I'm so confused by these comments. You're nearby? Are you friendly? If so, come by. Oh, here we got Seneca over here. Seneca live streaming on Instagram. Yeah, people are wearing masks outside for extra protection. Yeah, there is more airflow and less chance of spreading the virus outside, but there's still a chance if you're in close range and you're talking and you accidentally spit while you're talking. Yeah, it's just, you know, added layer of protection, literally. Yay. Twitch is recommending it. Woo. To Chuds. Oh yeah, there's planes that like circle around protests, and yeah, it's kind of creepy. Yay, I'm so glad to have my second phone back. I think this is the first time that I've been out streaming since I've gotten it back. And I'm able to ban people and share all that crap. Yeah, I've been watching it too, Anthony. Sometimes they're out for, I mean, obviously they're out for other things other than protests. Like if there's a crime occurring in an area, they'll circle that area. The police planes, I mean.
I don't know, I think some of y'all have heard this song, but if we can sing it loudly, that means a lot to us black folks. Y'all feel me? Okay. I ain't gonna let no racist turn me around, sing. Turn me around, turn me around. I ain't gonna let no racist turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching down the freedom land. I ain't gonna let no racist turn me around, turn me around.
Yeah, the marchers aren't super loud today. I might have to start chanting. Keep on Facebook groups. So I'm trying to share this out. Hey, Tom. Oh, no, this is a family march. This is actually a youth march. I thought there would be more kids here, actually. It's a protest against somebody who is trying to get a spot on the Beaverton, Oregon school board. Jeanette Shea. I mean, some are in the street, honestly. I think more would be in the street if there was a bigger crowd. When there's smaller numbers, and kids, a lot of kids in the crowd, they, you know, people don't feel as comfortable walking in the street. If there was like over 100 people here, there's a pretty good sized crowd, but if there were over 100, there'd probably be more people in the street. This is a real person, you know. It's so funny when people are like, oh, this is pre-recorded, especially during the quote-unquote Fed Wars in Portland last summer. A lot of people were saying, oh, this is on a movie set. I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna go, tell me to go pick something up and I'll pick it up and show you. And I was like responding live and like, you know what I mean, to those people.